I'm doing this by request because someone online asked me how to beat the Sphinx on columns 3 for Sega Genesis / Megadrive. I've reviewed this game already, explained it then, but the person's not seen it, so I'll explain it again. It's in the review columns 3, I've already done that. It's just how to beat the Sphinx, so it's just like kind of a tip, kind of how to beat the Sphinx on columns 3 for Sega Megadrive Genesis version. It's simple now. A lot of people say the heavyweights. I think the heavyweights are useless. I think it's the worst item in the game. I mean, a lot of people like the heavyweights, but they've never been any use to me. It's the worst item in the game. Antidotes can help if you have antidotes. A magic bell, I'm not really a fan of that item either. I mean, that's never come in handy for me against the Sphinx either, so the heavyweights and the magic bell are, as far as I'm concerned, are useless. These are the items I've beat the Sphinx many times in hard mode. I've got the game, I love the game, I've beat the game on hard mode plenty of times. You've got to beat the Sphinx twice, obviously, because it's 2 rounds. But yeah, that's the key to beating the Sphinx. It's not heavyweights. It's the worst item in the game. And it's not magic bell. Bells, whatever it's called. Useless item too. Antidote can help, but these are the ones. The barrier and magic gem. You want to get to the Sphinx with as many magic gems and barriers as possible. Like maybe 2 gems or 1 barrier, or the other way around, or maybe 2 of each, that'd be even better, or maybe 3. I mean, it's randomised what item you get. But when I beat on hard plenty of times, I had to reset numerous times because if I started getting items like too many heavyweights or magic bells, just reset until I started getting the magic gems and the barriers. So you want to get, that's how to beat the Sphinx. Get there with as many magic gems and barriers as possible. So yeah, they're your friend. They're the best way of beating the Sphinx for Sega Genesis / Megadrive, with the magic gems, getting as many of them as possible earlier in the game, and barriers. The rest of the items are useless. Antidotes can help, they're alright, but heavyweight and magic bell's useless. So yeah, that's how you beat the Sphinx. They've said, my opinion. I beat him, her many times. Magic gems and barriers. I hope this tip helps anyone, but they're your items you want to use. Magic gems and barriers. That's how I beat the Sphinx many times on hard mode. I beat the game. But don't waste any magic gems or barriers for the Sphinx, even though it's tempting to use them on the mummy who's difficult. He's not quite as hard as a Sphinx, but he's hard. But do not waste any barriers or magic gems for the mummy. Save them all for the Sphinx. You want to get the Sphinx, like I just said, with as many barriers and magic gems as you can. Don't use them on any other opponents. So yeah, I hope this person will be able to beat the Sphinx now. Said that's the key, and anyone else who watches. Magic gems and barriers. They will help you beat the Sphinx. And with enough tries and practice, you should win. I'm not saying it'll work first time, it could take numerous tries, but they're the 2 items that will help you beat the Sphinx on the Sega Genesis / Megadrive in columns 3. Them 2 items. Barriers and magic gems.